So we are going to practice advanced posture, or sorry, an advanced bandha. The bandha I've already spoke about in the Mula bandha. The next one we're coming into is the abdominal bandha. I'm really bad at pronunciation, but it's Udihana, possibly, something like that. But it's the abdominal lock. So when we create this sense of a lock, we are controlling this our energy. So we're locking the energy in place, and when we control where the energy is, we can actually control where the energy goes. So when we use the root lock and the abdominal lock, we are collecting all the energy into abdominal centers. This helps us move through postures a little bit easier, but it also helps to move stagnant energy. So this one is, it's an advanced practice, so definitely take your time, don't force it, and it's best to do first thing in the morning on an empty stomach because it's really good. We're moving the abdominal muscles and the abdominal fluids. It's really great for digestive issues, to start to create the enzymes flowing a little bit more. So it's great for that, but definitely don't do it if you're pregnant or if you have high blood pressure. Those are two things that we don't want to mess around with. So I'm going to just turn to the side so you can see. The more you practice it, the easier it will become. It doesn't always look very great, but it's really interesting when you start to get have a little bit more awareness of the abdominal movement. The more you practice it, the more you can actually control the movement. But we're going to start, I'm going to just stand up so you can see it. It's best actually to do it, to start practicing on your back, but just for visual sake, I will show you standing up. So from the side, you want your knees bent. You don't want your arched your back. You want a nice engaged core here. We're going to lean forward, hands on the knees. Spine nice and extended. We're going to inhale, pushing the belly out. As we exhale, pulling the abdominals in until you're fully exhaled, holding that all the abdominals, lower, upper, holding them in. We're going to stay there for a moment. Not breathing here, trying to stay here for as long as you're able to. And then we can release it. So I'm going to show you how, and I'm still fairly new at this one, so there's some people who can really move their whole abdominals, but as we get into more of the movement, as you advance through this bandha practice, after the exhale, the complete exhale, and you're holding in the abdominal muscles, you start to try to move the muscles around, still holding your breath. So I'm going to not arch my back here. Inhale fully, exhale, pulling the muscles in. Until you can't breathe anymore, or until you need to breathe, and then you can release that. Do that a couple times. It's the massaging of the abdominal muscles and the digestive organs, so it's really wonderful, but once again, definitely do it first thing in the morning when you haven't eaten, because that's the most safest way to practice. And yeah, so if you have any questions, definitely reach out.